Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to the 5 biggest, most expensive trades in Team Fortress 2 history. So essentially what this is going to be is I'm just going to be going through the 5 most expensive trades that have been made within the TF2 community, whether this be for unusuals, golden pans, it doesn't really matter, and also this is throughout all of time, so you've got to keep the time in mind for some of these, and this might explain why some of the trades were so high valued. So without further ado, let's get into the 5th most expensive trade to ever been made through TF2. So coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the infamous sale of the first ever golden pan. This was sold to a collector a couple days after the guy received it for $5,500 in PayPal. To put that into perspective, $5,500 equates to 2,750 keys, and again, to put that into perspective, in terms of refined metal, that is 55,000 refined metal. So that is absolutely crazy, and at the time was monumental. There was never really a trade that was as much as this, and I think the main reason it sold for so much was because of the rarity of the pan. It was, as I said, one of one at the time, and the first ever golden pan to drop, so it sold to a collector for $5,500, which is honestly crazy. So let's get into the next sale. So coming in at the number 4 spot, we have a sale that actually happened just over 2 months ago, and this is for the burning antlers. The antlers are of course a very desirable all-class misc, and burning being one of the highest tier effects out there at the moment. So the sale for this burning antlers was actually capped at around 3,000 keys. So let's take a look at the trade. So guys, as you can see here, the Burning Antlers was sold for a Sunbeam's No Mercy, which in itself is 1,400 keys, a Burning War Pig, and various other high tier hats. It actually sold for more than 3,000, but I believe the buyer's price was like capped at 3,000, so that's what it got priced at. But in reality, including minis and what the hats had recently been selling for, this got priced at around 3,068, but I believe they rounded it down to 3,000 just to be neat. But I'm sure if the buyer tried, he could get much more for each of the hats. I mean, the Sunbeam's No Mercy on its own is extremely desirable, and the Burning War Pig nearly adds up with the No Mercy to be 3,000 on its own, let alone all the other hats in the trade. So that was a massive trade and some really nice items in there. So just to sort of put this into perspective for you guys, 3,000 keys equates to 6,000 US dollars, and in refined metal that is 60,000. So that is a huge trade and a lot higher than golden pan, and just think what $6,000 can buy. That's so crazy to think that someone invested that much into a game. But I mean, the Burning Antlers is a really cool burning all-class misc and definitely deserves its spot on this list. So guys, coming in at the number 3 spot, we have another burning all-class misc, this time being the Burning Virtual Viewfinder. Now this is actually a 2-year-old price, but it was sold for 3,420 keys. So if we take a look at this trade here, we can see many nice items along with about 49 keys pure. The unusual team captain in this trade is actually Scorching Flames, and the unusual soldier stash in this trade is Burning. The Brainiac's hairpiece in this trade is Harvest Moon. The Flamenco in this trade is Harvest Moon. The other Brainiac is Hellfire. The Nappa's Respite is Antifreeze. The Rack is Antifreeze also. Various other nice unusuals, all of them being high tier to god tier. So that is an insane trade. And again, just so you guys have some sort of perspective as to what this is in real world currency, 3,450 keys is about $6,900 in real life. So again, such a big trade and so much money being invested into this hat. But again, a burning all-class misc does look amazing on just about every class, so a very huge trade that actually happened quite a while ago. So guys, coming in at the runner-up spot for this, of course, this is a grail in the Team Fortress 2 community. Everybody knows about this hat. This is the Burning Flames Killers exclusive, the highest tier all-class hat with the highest tier effect in the game. This hat sold for about 6,300 keys. Just to put that into perspective for you guys, as always, 6,300 keys in real-world money is worth about $12,600. So that is a huge, crazy amount of money to be invested into a hat. But again, this was sold to a collector for a variety of high tier to god tier unusuals. These include a Cloudy Moon Company Man, a Spellbound War Pig, a Dark Blaze Tungsten Toke, a Showstopper Laughing Taunt, a Scorching Combustible Kabuto, Burning Antlers, which was mentioned earlier, Burning Chilchula, a Golden Pan, a Fountain of Delight, Burst Chester Taunt, and various other items, including Australians and other unusuals. So again, that was a crazy trade, and 6,300 keys. I don't think that's going to be beaten anytime soon, but regardless, that was still a crazy price to pay. And you wouldn't think that someone would be willing to pay more than $12,000 on a TF2 hat, but you're going to be surprised by this next trade. So if you've ever traded unusuals before in TF2 or ever traded, you will know that this Team Fortress 2 item is undoubtedly the most expensive, sought after item in the whole trading community. This is of course a Burning Flames team captain. The Burning Flames team captain sold 6 months ago for over 8,000 keys in items. Now again, as always guys, I'm just going to put this into perspective for you. 8,000 keys is 16,000 US dollars. That is a crazy amount. Think how much you could buy with $16,000. Like, that is so crazy. But some of the stuff that was included in the trade, it was actually a fairly basic trade. It included a Burning Killers exclusive, which was the hat you guys just saw, a Burning Warpig, which again was featured previously in this video, the highest tier Soldier Unusual, and a Golden Pan. This adds to 8,680 keys, but the buyer actually capped his buyout at 8,000 keys, so that's all it got priced at. But again, it actually sold for 8,680, which if we quickly check how much that's worth, that's over $17,300. Like, that is a crazy amount of money just to put in a TF2 hat. But again, this is the grail of every single Team Fortress 2 trader's backpack. So guys, as far as I'm aware, they are the most expensive trades in Team Fortress 2 history. There are probably a lot that I probably missed out, but these are the ones that I could find. So if you did enjoy, please do remember to hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And actually guys, while we're on the topic of trades, I just thought I'd give you guys a small update on yesterday's video. I know a lot of you were sort of concerned for me. The person has since commented on my profile and apologised, and I've added them when we've worked everything out. They explained why they said the things they said, which of course doesn't make it right, but we are all good now. We're chilling and I have no issues with them whatsoever, so please, if you could refrain from hating on them in the future. That was never my intention. I didn't want you guys to hate on them or like say anything to them about it. I just wanted to get it all off my chest because I was very stressed out at the time. If you'd like to see more videos like this and general gaming content, then do be sure to subscribe. I will be coming up with a lot more videos like this in the future, so yeah, that's just about it guys. Peace.